Stephen, I suppose the best place for us to start would be to look back at last weekend and winning a national trophy. Is I know something that yourself and Stuart set out to win at the start of the competition. Is there a sense of job done amongst the players and the staff?
No, there definitely is. Like you said, Stuart and I didn't hide behind the fact that we said we were entering the competition to win it, and to be able to deliver on that is very pleasing for all of us that's involved in it. But I think Stuart and I took probably everything we could take out of the Edinburgh Cup this year in regarding giving players game time. They maybe needed some game time or were short of game time. Breeding young players. I think there was 7 academy debutants took part in the competition and made their first team debuts with that. So that's really pleasing. And also for young Ross Monroe and Tom Gravosti to be involved in the final, and Ross as an 18-year-old goalkeeper to play in every round is something that he should be really proud of. And obviously come away with a win at the end of the day is very pleasing against a very difficult opponent. To be fair to Conas, they were difficult to play against, and they had a game plan, and you knew what their game plan was. It was just finding a way to counteract it and to stop it, to then implement your own game plan, which thankfully we were able to do in the second half.
You're just picking up on that, Stephen. Is the manner of how we played in the second half, is that pleasing to yourself and Stuart? I know late goals is something that there's been a lot of this season for us. That must be pleasing moving forward for the rest of the season.
It is pleasing, and again it boils down to the fact that we believe that it's not just about 11 players, and it's about the group of players and the collective group. In every game you have 18 players that you can utilise, and games like Saturday was one where the players that started the game fought really hard and got us in a position to springboard in the second half. And sometimes when you make a little change, the dynamics of the game change along with the changes that you make. So thankfully Josh came off the bench, scored a couple of goals, and we were comfortable in the end, but we weren't so comfortable up to 60-65 minutes, and we realised that it was a proper game of football we were involved in, and credit goes to the Welsh guys for that. And
just leading on from the weekend onto this week's training, how's this week looked ahead of tomorrow's game at Alloa?
This week's been good. It's been really good in the fact that we didn't have a midweek game this week, and that's gave us a proper full week's training, and it's something that we've not had a great deal of recently, and won't in the next couple of weeks. So it was nice to take stock of where we are and look at the challenge of the 8 games that we've got coming up, and get some good quality time on the training pitch, which is always pleasing for Stuart and I.
I know yourself and Stuart was at the Alloa game midweek there, and they are a side that yourself and Stuart have been really respectful towards this season. What kind of game do you think we can expect, and is the fact that you've already been to watch them show just how hard this game is going to be?
I mean, Stuart and I have said that the season that Alloa are having is really impressive. Everybody is well aware that the only part-time team in the league, and the fact that they're still well in the mix to stay in the league is a real credit to them. And when you look at the teams that they're chasing, the Partick Thistle and Falkirk are 2 big clubs with way bigger resources than Alloa have got. So Alloa are a dangerous side. We've seen them during the week, like you said, and they looked dead and buried after 70 minutes. We thought, listen, Cali could have probably went on and increased their lead, but the response the last 20-25 minutes of the game sums Alloa up. They never know when they're beaten, and they're extremely dangerous when they go forward. So we need to be wary of these things and make sure that we're in a position to implement what we want to do, and we need to be in a position to make sure that we're the aggressors in the game, and we get the 3 points. And
just finally, Stephen, as we always do, could you give us any team news ahead of tomorrow's game?
The long-term injuries, everybody's aware, is still the same. The big pleasing thing is Ross Draper's back within the group, and he's training fully, which is obviously a bonus to us. Sean Kelly is another one that we're treating with kid gloves almost, in the fact that he's been out for so long, but he's turning out training sessions after training sessions now, so that's also very pleasing. So to have 2 players like Sean and Ross back into our group is a huge boost for everybody.
Stephen, we wish you all the best for tomorrow.
Thank you.